Hi everybody. Today we are going to make some artwork in the style of the artist Henri Matisse. Now Henri Matisse first became famous in the early 1900s with his paintings.
Here's a painting he did of himself, but people really liked Henri Matisse for his expressive use of color in ways that hadn't been done before.
Now, about the 1960s, Henri Matisse, he had cancer, he had surgery, he was getting older, and his body didn't work exactly like it did when he was younger, and he had a really hard time painting because he had less mobility with his arms and hands. He couldn't move them like he used to. So he started making art that he called painting with scissors.
Here is some video of Henri Matisse making some art, painting with scissors. This film was made over 60 years ago.
This is a collage. We've done collages before. We know that collage is just a fancy French word that means to paste. We haven't done a lot of collages this year, so I thought it'd be fun to do a little bit more. And let's do something in the style of Henri Matisse. Now, Henri Matisse's paintings, his paintings with scissors, his collages, used a lot of different things like organic shapes. And we've talked about what organic shapes are, and we've talked about what geometric shapes are.
Now, these are organic shapes. They might not look like shapes that you usually recognize, like circles and squares. Circles and squares, triangles and rectangles are what's called geometric shapes. Organic shapes are different. They're kind of like blobs. Everybody stand up. We're going to make some shapes with our bodies. First, geometric shapes like a square, a circle, a triangle, regular geometric shapes, and a rectangle. Now we're going to make some organic shapes. Blech. They're weird. Blech. All shaped weird. Blech. Like a blob. Blech. 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 Now geometric square, geometric circle, geometric triangle, geometric rectangle, and now back to organic. Blech, 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 blech. So organic shapes are more like blobs, while geometric shapes are kind of like the shapes you know, like circles and squares and triangles and rectangles.
And we are going to use both those kinds of shapes inside this lesson.
Here are some pictures of Henri Matisse's painting with scissors collages. Some of them were gigantic. Some of them used geometric shapes. Some of them were more figural, had people in them, or guitars or something, but a lot of them had just organic shapes in them. Really beautiful artwork. He even did some for the ballet, for advertisements. And here's a picture of him working from his wheelchair, still making art, even though his body couldn't paint like it used to.
So we are going to make artwork in the style of Henri Matisse. We're going to use a lot of organic shapes. We're going to use some geometric shapes. And we are going to paste to make some artwork. I really hope you like doing stuff like this. It's a little bit different than the stuff we've done before, and I can't wait to see what you come up with. See you, artists.